Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Apple. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 4th of June, 2025. And now, we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 20th of May, 2025, our system has ranked Apple as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -2.61. Let's explore the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock encountered a loss of -1.95%. This equates to an average loss of -0.18% per day since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is situated at the upper part of a very wide and declining trend in the short term. This typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back toward the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakthrough at the upper trend line of $205.38 will initially indicate a slower rate of decline, but it may also signal the beginning of a trend shift. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately -9.57% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between -29.13% and -8.43%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of -3.12%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from -18.26% to +22.2% over the coming year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $165.79 and $247.48. Our latest daily update for Apple includes the headline: Apple stock price down 0.221% on Wednesday. The Apple stock price fell by 0.221% on the last day, which was Wednesday, the 4th of June 2025. The price dropped from $203.27 to $202.82. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 2.02%, reaching a low of $202.15 and a high of $206.24. The price has been volatile over this period, resulting in a loss of 1.95% over the last 2 weeks. Notably, the trading volume decreased alongside the stock price, which can be seen as a positive indicator, as volume should typically follow the price movement. On the last day, trading volume decreased by 294,000 shares, with a total of 43 million shares being exchanged for approximately $8.7 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $260.10, while the lowest was $169.21. Currently, the price stands at 22.02%, or $57.28. Below the 52-week high of $260.10, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Apple's stock has encountered significant challenges lately, following a court's decision that denied the company an appeal in the Epic Games case. This ruling requires changes to the App Store, affecting several revenue streams by prohibiting Apple from charging commissions on payment links within apps and controlling how developers use those links. Short-term implications suggest potential revenue losses, as developers may guide users to alternative payment methods, impacting Apple's services sector. Further complicating matters, analysts from Needham downgraded Apple to a hold from buy, expressing concerns over inflated valuations. They removed their previous price target of $225, instead recommending a range between $170 and $180 as more realistic. This adjustment reflects the current sentiment that the stock might be overvalued amidst declining competition and economic challenges. On a more encouraging note, Apple reported a significant increase in App Store sales in May, which could help mitigate the effects of recent downgrades and court rulings on long-term services growth. However, with ongoing legal disputes and competitive pressures, investors may wish to proceed with caution. The mixed signals in revenue potential and valuation imply that while immediate price movements may stabilize, the longer-term outlook remains uncertain as Apple navigates a more competitive landscape. Analyst ratings. On Sunday, the 1st of June 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned AAPL a buy rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 21st of May 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned AAPL a buy rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 12th of May 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned AAPL an overweight rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 5th of May 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned AAPL a cautious rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 2nd of May 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned AAPL a neutral rating with a downgrade action. Analysts have assigned Apple stock a general neutral rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as a strong sell. For return on investment, the analysts award the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Apple. Today, there are mixed signals regarding the stock. The Apple stock presents a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average, this creates a more negative outlook for the stock. If the stock experiences further gains, it will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $203.80. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the short-term average at $201.32. A breakout through the long-term average would generate another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average would add another sell signal and reinforce the overall negative sentiment. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Thursday, May 1st, 2025, and to date, the stock has decreased by 4.92%. Additional declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average divergence, often referred to as MACD. On the last trading day, volume decreased alongside the price, which mitigates the overall risk, as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal from 24 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 41 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 5 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 11 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 7 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal from 11 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 63 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 58 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. Apple finds support from accumulated volume at $198.85. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. The stock demonstrates average movements throughout the day, and with sufficient trading volume, the risk is regarded as medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $4.09 between its high and low, or 2.02%. For the past week, the stock has experienced a daily average volatility of 1.94%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Apple, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This represents a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 31st of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $1.42. Keep an eye on these figures as they can significantly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Apple. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Apple is at $203.19. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a point to consider for swing trading. Conversely, on the downside, Apple faces its first support level at $198.85. If this support level remains intact, it might present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Apple from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 12th of May, 2025, Chris Kondo conducted an insider sale of 4,486 shares of common stock. On the 23rd of April, 2025, Kevin Perrick conducted an insider sale of 4,570 shares of common stock. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Perrick conducted an insider sale of 5,111 shares of restricted stock units. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Perrick conducted another insider sale of 5,817 shares of restricted stock units. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Perrick also conducted an insider purchase of 16,458 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 19.367. Overall, insiders purchased 1,389,288 shares and sold 1,992,668 shares in the last 100 trades. We currently hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and there is no stop loss in place. Is Apple stock a good buy? Currently, Apple presents several negative indicators, leading us to believe it will continue to perform weakly in the coming days or weeks. Thus, we maintain a pessimistic outlook on this stock. After assessing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis suggests that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 5th of June, we anticipate that Apple will open higher by 92 cents, starting the day at $203.74. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.